Most people think cockroaches are just filthy household pests. But some species carry pathogens powerful enough to trigger outbreaks, destroy crops, spread deadly respiratory infections, or even harm pets and humans through bites and parasites. These creatures hide in kitchens, soil, forests, electronics, and sometimes right under your pillow. And the most dangerous one on this list doesn't just invade homes. It attacks lights, swarms humans, and spreads disease with terrifying efficiency. Welcome back to Top Wonder, the channel where we explore the world's most dangerous creatures, from venomous monsters to tiny killers hiding in your home. Today, we're counting down the 10 most dangerous cockroaches on Earth. These aren't just dirty insects, they are disease carriers, allergy triggers, agricultural invaders, and ecological threats. Let's dive straight into the list. Number 10. Australian cockroach Periplaneta australasiae. The Australian cockroach looks almost identical to the American roach, but with bright yellow wing edges that make it surprisingly recognizable. Though less aggressive and less likely to infest homes, it still carries a cocktail of bacteria that can cause diarrhea, gastroenteritis, and skin infections. These roaches prefer warm, humid climates and often slip indoors through torn screens or potted plants, contaminating surfaces with every step they take. Researchers have found that Australian cockroaches can carry Pseudomonas, Staphylococcus, and Salmonella, which survive for days on countertops and food. For people with weak immune systems, infections can escalate into fever, dehydration, and severe intestinal inflammation. There are also documented cases of these insects triggering asthma flare-ups when populations become large. While they don't reproduce as explosively as some other species on this list, their ability to fly and spread pathogens makes them a low-level threat worth paying attention to, especially in tropical regions where they thrive year-round. Number 9. American cockroach Periplaneta americana. The American cockroach is one of the largest roach species on Earth, fast, strong, and capable of gliding short distances. Its reddish-brown body and long antennae make it instantly recognizable as it dashes across kitchen floors or basement walls. But size isn't what makes it dangerous. It carries a disturbing array of pathogens including E. coli, Salmonella, parasitic worms, and rotavirus. These roaches love sewage systems, garbage dumps, and damp basements. When they move from those areas into food storage or cooking spaces, they spread infectious microbes everywhere they walk. Outbreak investigations in multiple countries have confirmed that American roaches were responsible for contaminating food that later sickened entire families. Their saliva, feces, and shed skins are potent allergens, especially for children, causing rashes, asthma attacks, and eye irritation. And unlike smaller German roaches, the American roach's ability to fly makes it more unpredictable, startling people, landing on food, and carrying dangerous microbes across rooms in seconds. Number 8. Smoky brown cockroach Periplaneta fuliginosa. Sleek, dark, and fully mahogany-colored, the smoky brown cockroach is one of the most visually distinctive roaches in the world. But behind that glossy exterior lies a serious health risk. This species produces high levels of allergenic proteins in its droppings and shed exoskeletons, particles so fine they become airborne and linger in homes, causing severe respiratory reactions. Smoky brown roaches thrive in warm, humid environments and often infiltrate attics, crawl spaces, and air conditioning ducts. Once inside, they contaminate the air with microscopic debris that can trigger asthma attacks, chronic coughing, sneezing fits, and skin irritation. Children are especially vulnerable, and hospitals in the southern United States have reported annual spikes in asthma-related emergencies in regions where smoky brown roaches are common. To make matters worse, this species is highly dependent on water and leaves chemical trails to help others find moisture sources. That means one roach can lead dozens more straight into your home. Their ability to glide short distances only increases their invasion range. Number 7. Oriental cockroach Blatta orientalis. The oriental cockroach is slow, shiny, and often called the black beetle roach because of its dark, armor-like exoskeleton. But don't let its sluggish movement fool you. This species is considered one of the dirtiest cockroaches on Earth. Oriental roaches thrive in sewers, drains, wet soil, and rotting organic matter, where they pick up fungi, viruses, and harmful bacteria on their bodies. Among the pathogens commonly found on oriental roaches are Shigella, E. coli, and Klebsiella, all of which can cause severe intestinal infections, vomiting, and fever. In several documented cases, hospital outbreaks of antibiotic-resistant bacteria were linked to oriental cockroaches traveling between drainage systems and hospital storage rooms. They are also known carriers of molds that cause skin infections and respiratory irritation. Because they move slowly, they often gather in large clusters, creating concentrated sources of contamination. Homes with moisture problems are particularly at risk, and once these roaches settle in, they are extremely difficult to remove. Number 6. Brown-banded cockroach Sapella longipulchra. Tiny but incredibly dangerous, the brown-banded cockroach is one of the most invasive indoor pests in the world. Unlike most roaches that prefer kitchens or bathrooms, this species hides in electronics, behind picture frames, inside drawers, and even under mattresses. Their light brown bands make them hard to spot, especially in dimly lit areas. What makes them frightening is their ability to trigger severe allergic reactions, especially in infants and young children. Their feces and crushed body parts release airborne allergens that can cause chronic asthma, persistent rashes, and respiratory inflammation. Pediatric studies have shown that homes infested with brown-banded roaches have significantly higher rates of emergency room visits due to breathing problems. They reproduce rapidly, with females hiding egg cases in hard-to-reach places, making infestations harder to detect until they explode out of control. In apartment complexes, they spread through electrical wiring and ventilation systems, turning one infestation into a building-wide problem. We're only halfway through, and things are already bad. But the top 5 cockroaches aren't just household pests. They bite, they parasitize, they destroy crops. They reproduce explosively, and some spread diseases capable of crippling entire communities. If you think all roaches are the same, the next ones will change your mind completely. Number 5. Madagascar hissing cockroach Gromphoderina portentosa. The Madagascar hissing cockroach looks intimidating with its shiny armor plates and large, rounded body. Often kept as exotic pets, these roaches produce a loud hissing sound using specialized breathing openings when threatened. But despite their popularity in captivity, they can still pose a danger. Their jaws are strong enough to break skin, leaving painful bite marks that can become infected. What makes them risky is their ability to carry mites, parasitic worms, and bacteria when raised in poor conditions. Several pet owners have reported allergic reactions ranging from hives to full-blown asthma attacks after handling their roaches. Veterinarians also warn that improper cleaning of terrariums can lead to mold growth, which the roaches then spread around homes. Though they do not transmit as many diseases as household roaches, the combination of bites, allergens, and parasites, especially in captive environments, earns them a place in the top 5. Number 4. Suriname cockroach Pycnosolis surinamensis. The Suriname cockroach may look ordinary at first, but this species possesses one of the most terrifying reproductive abilities in the insect world. It reproduces entirely through parthenogenesis, meaning every individual is female, and everyone can produce offspring without mating. This leads to explosive population growth capable of overwhelming greenhouses, gardens, and farmland. These roaches burrow into soil and destroy plant roots while transmitting harmful fungi that rot crops from the inside out. Entire agricultural beds have collapsed due to Suriname roach infestations, costing farmers thousands of dollars. Once established, they can spread across fields at alarming speed, carried by soil, mulch, and potted plants. While they rarely infest homes, they pose a major ecological threat and are considered one of the most destructive roach species for commercial agriculture. Their rapid reproduction and fungal transmission make them far more dangerous than many people realize. Number 3. German cockroach Blatella germanica. Small, fast, and nearly unstoppable, the German cockroach is the most dangerous indoor roach on Earth. These insects thrive in kitchens, hospitals, restaurants, and apartment buildings, anywhere food and warmth exist. What sets them apart is their explosive reproduction. A single female can produce thousands of offspring in a year, quickly overwhelming entire structures. German roaches spread viruses, bacteria, and parasitic worms, including pathogens responsible for gastroenteritis, dysentery, and food poisoning. Their feces and body fragments cause severe asthma in children and are linked to long-term respiratory disease in adults. Hospitals struggle with them because they can hide inside medical equipment, contaminating sterile areas and medicine storage. They also evolve pesticide resistance rapidly, making them incredibly hard to eradicate. Health organizations consider them one of the top indoor vectors for disease worldwide, more dangerous in homes than rats in many cases. Number 2. Australian burrowing cockroach Macroponosthea rhinoceros. Massive, heavy, and armored like a living tank, the Australian burrowing cockroach, sometimes weighing up to 35 grams, is one of the largest cockroaches on Earth. While not naturally aggressive, it can deliver a powerful bite capable of breaking skin and causing deep wounds. These injuries can become infected with soil-borne parasites the roach carries from its underground burrows. Their size makes them far more intimidating than typical roaches, and their strong mandibles can injure pets as well as humans. In some regions, infestations have caused veterinary emergencies when pets attempted to catch or swallow them. Their burrowing behavior also disrupts soil ecosystems, indirectly harming plant growth. While they do not spread as many airborne illnesses as German or American roaches, the combination of physical injury, parasite transmission, and ecological impact makes them one of the most dangerous roach species alive. Number 1. Asian cockroach Blatella assahinii. Light, fast, and deceptively similar to the German cockroach, the Asian cockroach is considered the most dangerous roach in the world due to its unique combination of traits. Unlike most species, it flies directly into lights and toward humans, swarming patios, kitchens, and outdoor gatherings at night. This aggressive attraction to people dramatically increases disease transmission risk. Asian roaches carry the same pathogens as German roaches, including bacteria that cause food poisoning and stomach infections, but with one additional threat. They are known carriers of histoplasma, a fungus that causes severe lung infections capable of damaging respiratory tissue. Agricultural experts also rank Asian roaches among the most dangerous invasive pests because they attack crops, destroy seedlings, and spread fungal spores across fields. Their rapid reproduction and strong flight make them extremely difficult to control. A disease carrier, an agricultural invader, and a household menace, all combined into one highly mobile insect, OUTR. So, which of these cockroaches shocked you the most? The airborne Asian roach, the fungus-spreading Suriname roach, or the German roach lurking in kitchens worldwide? These insects may be small, but their impact on human health and the environment is enormous. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay alert. Danger often hides in the smallest creatures around us.